So we were at the market the other day and saw these tomatoes that were quite affordable, and my friend suggested we get some and preserve them. So I thought to film the process for you all to see. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome, and to my returning subscribers, I say thank you. Today I'll be filming how I preserve my tomatoes without a refrigerator. If you're interested, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So when I got home, I washed the tomatoes with some peppers and onions, and this is the quantity I got. So I'll just be boiling this for 10 to 15 minutes without adding water. I just poured it into the pot like that, and I'll boil it for 10 to 15 minutes. So 15 minutes later, this is what it looks like. You can see it released its own water by itself. I didn't have to add any water at all. It released its own water by itself. So all I will do now is just take it off the pot and allow it cool down and prepare to blend it. Just look at the quantity of water that came out of this. So while the tomato is cooling down, I'll just sterilize the bottles I'll use to preserve the tomatoes. So in here I have water in a pot on fire. I just added in some salt, and I'll put in enough water that will submerge the bottles. So I'll just drop in the bottles right now and bring it to a boil. Please pardon the look of my bottles. I just couldn't get the paper off very well, so that's why it's looking like this. So I'll just put that in and put enough water to cover it and allow it boil for at least 15 minutes. Now that the bottles have boiled, I'll just take it out. Now you have to be really careful here not to touch the bottles with your bare hands so you don't contaminate the already sterilized bottles. So you take that out carefully to avoid any accidents. Now with the bottles out and the tomatoes have cooled down, I'll just go ahead and blend the tomatoes. After blending, this is what the tomato paste looks like. You can see how vibrant and rich the color looks. You can see how thick it is. This is the consistency you get if you boil before blending, because it reduces the quantity of water you use. So all I'll do now is cover it and allow it to cook for 10 more minutes. So 10 minutes later, this is what it looks like. I'll just stir it to make sure it didn't burn under. Just stir that and then turn off the heat, and it's ready to be bottled. Now it is ready to be bottled. I'll just carefully put that into the bottles, making sure to avoid spillage. I'll just do that. Now family, if you like what you see and you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. Thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate your support. So all I'm doing now is putting the tomato paste into the bottles. After filling the bottles, I'll just go in with some oil. Here I'm using some olive oil, but you can use any oil of your choice. Now these will help preserve the tomato paste for longer. Once that is done, it's time to give it a hot water bath, and by that I'll simply put in the bottles into hot boiling water and cover it slightly, not firmly, and bring it to a boil for about 10-15 minutes or so, and then cover it firmly, and it's time to preserve. So all I'll do now is cover. As you can see, the cover of my pot is not enough to cover it, so all I'll do now is use another pot. So pardon the bottom part of my pot, I'll use that so that it can cover properly and allow it steam. Now this is 15 minutes later and it has boiled. I'll just go in, cover it firmly, and it is ready. You can keep this for as long as 6 months on your countertop and nothing will happen to it. All you have to do is open it up when you're ready to use it, and it's as good as fresh. But once you open it, you make sure you have to finish using it. Now this is the finished product, so I'll just go ahead and leave it on my countertop until I'm ready to use. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. I'll see you all in my next video. Continue to stay safe. Bye bye.